This is episode number 336 of the Homeowners Show. Whether you're DIY or looking to hire, we're here to help you find the best information and options for you and your home. My name is Kevin Hackett, and here with me is Craig Williams.
Hello, and welcome to the Homeowners Show. We are so glad you could join us for another not live. Well, we're in the studio. How you doing, Kev? We're live.
We're here
For each other.
Doing good, man. Doing good. Life's good.
Yeah?
Nothing major. It was 56 degrees outside today.
Oh, this morning?
And then 90. So, yeah, no.
Dude, it was awesome this morning.
It was great. Life is good. And then it turned less good. So, anyway, no, I mean, things are good.
It teased us with fall.
Yeah, no, it did. I mean, it acted like it wanted to be fall and then just said, screw you for a little while.
Right?
So
just remind you I can text us at any time I want.
That's exactly right. Don't forget who I am. I'm in charge here. But I mean, we had a pretty good weekend.
Yeah, we did.
We can talk about that. Can't we?
We should talk about that. We should probably talk a little football. We should probably talk a little real estate in California because people are riding our coattails on that.
Oh, yeah.
So obviously there, people who are much more popular than us are listening to us.
Yeah. Good old Rogan.
No, it's not Rogan.
Although that's different. There's other. Yes. We can talk about it.
Yeah.
Let's talk about it.
So, well, let's thank the sponsor.
Yeah.
Because we need to thank the monies.
The bunnies. That's right. First of all, we got Lone Star Appliance Repair. They are not the ones I'm trying to talk about. But we do like them. So go talk to them.
Yeah.
But the ones I'm really trying to talk about right now is True Texas Solar and Roofing. I got this weird look just now. If you're interested in a new roof, they're the people to call. You can talk to them about solar all day long, and they will tell you all kinds of stuff about solar. Tesla's the product that they're pushing right now, and we've said this multiple times. It's not because they're just trying to push the brand name. The truth is the brand name's the best. Mm-hmm. They just are. Tesla is top notch. They know what they're doing. Everything from power walls, which is their their whole home battery, to Tesla roofs, which is a really cool system. If you've not seen the Tesla roof, you should go look at it because it's literally a shingle that is a solar panel.
Right.
And so your whole roof it just looks like a solar panel. Or it looks like a shingle roof, but it's a solar panel. So you don't have those actual panels up on your roof.
Right.
Which, those have kind of become normal. But yeah, they do the whole roof system.
Yeah, so if you're getting like a roof replacement anyway, and you've been thinking about doing solar, why not just do a twofer?
Yeah, I mean it's at least worth looking into.
Yeah, no, ask the questions.
Yeah,
and they're happy to answer the questions.
Yeah, they're really knowledgeable about all that stuff. So they're a Tesla certified installer. So check them out.
If you're driving a Tesla, you're halfway there.
That's right. I mean, look, honestly, it's like everything else. I mean, I use a MacBook, I use an iPhone, I have an iPad, like I use AirPods. I'm kind of in the ecosystem.
Right.
If you're driving a Tesla, then you should probably be in the ecosystem too.
Yeah.
I mean, they play well together for a reason, right?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
Yeah. So give them a call. Their number is 936-286-8325 and talk to Josh, and he will hook you up.
Hook it up.
That's right.
Yep, give him a call. So we got we took a fun trip this weekend.
We did.
We went and saw the lovable Nate Bargatze.
Lovable. Hilarious.
He was hilarious.
Yes.
The most impressive part is that he did 2 sold-out shows that day. And
he did.
Over 20,000 seats.
That's right.
I mean, it was packed to the brim.
But he did two sold-out shows that day. But he did 3 total.
In Dallas.
In Dallas.
Yeah. And I know he's doing some here in Houston, but that's not for a while.
No, that's next summer. On this tour, like he just went to Tulsa. He was in Little Rock before that. Like he's kind of been all over down here. He did not hit Houston. But now he has sold more tickets than any other comedian in Dallas, which is kind of impressive.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
That is impressive.
So,
I mean, like Dallas isn't like a huge comedy city. It's not like Austin. It's not like New York or LA or something like that. But excuse you.
Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, that's still impressive. I mean, it's a big metroplex. I mean, it's essentially 2 big cities in one.
Well, I mean, you've got there's a lot going on there. It's a very large place, and the American Airlines Center is a beautiful building.
It was a nice facility.
Yeah, it's a really nice facility. We looked it up right at 20,000 that it holds. A little more than that for stage shows.
Yeah.
But man, like he was there, and Nick Thune was there. Derek Stroop was there.
Dude, Stroop was funny.
Stroop is hilarious. Like if you've
I've heard some of his other stuff.
Yeah.
He only did 15 minutes, but like it was funny.
Yeah, he's kind of a yeller.
Yeah.
Like
He's
he yells a little bit.
It's not like a Sam Kinison kind of a yell.
Right.
He just kind of gets revved up.
Yeah, he does.
You know?
It doesn't really rev back down.
No,
He just stays at that.
he gets in fourth gear and he just kind of stays there.
He just stays there. Yeah. Nick Thune is interesting because he plays the guitar the whole time.
I dig. I see why. I understand why some people don't appreciate that.
Sure.
I liked it.
Well, it takes talent to do that.
But he was, usually he's doing. What's that guy's name? He's got a very like dry sense of humor.
Oh,
and just like sort of a deadpan delivery.
Yeah.
And
like Jim Gaffigan type.
No, not
okay.
The guy I'm thinking of has passed away.
Oh. Interesting. I'd have to really think about who you're talking about.
And he didn't really. And it was sort of similar because the guy I'm thinking of did like one-liners. Like that was,
and yes, Nick Thune does do a lot of like one-liner type of comedy.
He transitions very quickly from story to story, and they're not really even like stories. Sometimes it's just, what is that guy's name?
I don't know.
Mitch Hedberg.
Oh,
that's who it
okay.
is.
I would not. That's not who I would have thought.
You know who that is?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he wasn't exactly like that.
Okay.
But like, you know what I mean? Like where it was just sort of like that deadpan.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah,
I'm not laughing at my own stuff.
Right.
Kind of, which I love.
Yeah.
Like there's people that don't take themselves too seriously, which, I mean, Bargatze does some of that. Like
sure.
Sometimes he chuckles at himself, but like most of the time he's not.
Yeah. He's pretty stoic.
Yeah.
Up there. So it's so funny because like you don't want to give anything away, but like, especially people that might be going to see the show. But
yeah.
I was telling my mother-in-law about it. She's like, well, what makes him funny? And I said, well, I think the thing that makes him the most funny is the most real person that you will ever listen to. Mm-hmm. He's extremely real. He talks about things in ways that are just like, yeah, that's just what I'm thinking, and that's what happens, and then that's funny. Right. And so I was telling her about his opener that he went through.
Oh, with the horse?
With the horse. And I was telling her about it, and she was cackling because I was like, it's just funny, you know?
Well, for me, the best bit he held to the end, which was the family group text.
Oh my goodness.
That was one of the fun. And if that's real, that's freaking hilarious.
I have no doubt that's real.
It sounded
like
real.
It did. It really did. I mean, he was lit. Of course, the shtick is what the shtick is, but like he brought his phone out and was reading it.
Yeah.
And pretty amazing.
It was awesome.
Yeah. Pretty funny.
It's worth going to go see.
And not only that, like we should probably talk about the other things that we did while we were there.
Oh,
because
for sure.
Mainly was eating.
But yeah, that's true. But before that, like I'm also impressed with just his entrepreneurial mindset.
Oh yeah.
Like he is doing some really cool stuff. I mean, he's working on a TV show.
Uh-huh.
He's developing a bunch of podcasts for like other comics on his platform. Which I think is brilliant.
It is.
And he's bringing his friends, that's the other thing is like, if you're going to do it, like lift a bunch of, how many people can you lift up along the way?
Right.
Not what can I do for myself?
That's right. He's doing it the right way.
It seems like it.
Yeah.
So I appreciated that, but like, he seems like, cause I think you were telling me like, this is kind of like his farewell.
Yeah. So, I mean, we'll see. I mean, because it looks like he's doing something else next summer that looks to be a different tour. So he may have changed his mind, but he's really kind of wanting to get into TV. But he's got this podcast. But the other thing that he's working on that people may or may not know about, I didn't know about till last week, is he's working on a amusement park.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were telling me about that.
Yeah. So he in Nashville, he has already got all the funding that he needs. Mm-hmm. He is going to build. Like it's not like some pipe dream.
Yeah, it's no pie in the sky.
Like what I've read is that this is actually happening. In fact, they kind of wrote it that way of like, this isn't something that he would just like to do. Like it's already in the works. So pretty pretty
You
interesting.
have to imagine there's going to be a magic show in there somewhere.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. But I'll tell you what I love about him more than anything is just he's clean.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing foul about what he says.
And that's who he brings along with him too.
It is. Yeah. Everybody's clean. Like, and you can listen to some stuff with him when he talks about that.
Right.
But he's got two main things that I've heard him say about that. He's like, number one, I didn't get to talk that way whenever I was growing up.
Right.
So why would I talk that way today? Like, that's one of his things. His second thing is like, he's got a 12 or 13-year-old daughter right now, but when she was 8, he was talking about these. Like, look, I want my daughter to be able to come to my show and not be like, why is daddy talking like that?
Right. Yeah.
So I just appreciate the value that, that he's putting forward.
Yeah.
I
don't know if he's still like this, but Brian Regan was like that.
Yeah.
For most of his career.
He was.
I mean, I think he says like hell or something like that
Sure.
every once in a while. But like other than that, I mean, like he's a clean comic. And
Yeah,
I've heard people ask him about it like all the time. Why are you a clean comic? He's like, it's just the way I am.
Right.
You know?
And by the way, he's one of the most successful at this point. Like, you'd be, again, most successful comic in Dallas.
Well, yeah.
So he's obviously doing some things well. He's hosted multiple Saturday Night Live shows now.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the Saturday Night Live bits, they're worth going and looking for.
Really, just the George Washington one. That's really all you need to see.
But there's two of them. There's two George Washington.
Oh, is there? I didn't know there was two of them.
Oh, okay. We got something to watch after the show. Yeah, there's two different ones. But that's the best one, man. It's so funny. So anyway, it just really, really fun.
Yeah.
Really, really good.
Yeah.
And we did eat some good food.
We ate some good food. I mean, we'll best for last, but
Yeah.
So what was it?
Staten Island.
Staten Island.
Yeah.
Which was pretty good.
No, it was good. The atmosphere was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I mean, it was this open air type of place, and it was beautiful weather outside. And so
It said it was like one of the only green restaurants in Dallas. I don't know what that meant.
Well, it's very sustainable somehow. I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
But their straws were sustainable, but they weren't like paper.
Right.
I don't know. I'm sure they're cleaning
I didn't
supplies
even use a straw.
Yeah,
I was having
either.
more delicious things that didn't require
You
a
don't need
straw.
straws. But I'm sure they're cleaning supplies or, I don't know, organic. And I would assume that there's a lot of things, but I don't know specifically. I had their pizza.
So did I.
And it was very good.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of a snob whenever it comes to pizza.
No, it was good pizza.
It was good pizza.
Yeah.
It was brick oven pizza. One of our people that was with us got a hamburger. She said it was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
We got some appetizers there. What else did we get? It was some dips.
Oh, I got the triple dip. It was like the crab dip, the hummus, and the spinach artichoke.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, those were the crab dip was probably my favorite of the three.
Right.
It was good. There was some other stuff that we got. Oh, we got like the truffle fries. Those were okay.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And like at the time they were good because we were hungry.
Right.
But then we had other truffle fries later on. And it was like, oh wait, those were terrible.
Well, yeah, which is hard to do. Like whenever you have really good truffle fries and you're like, wow, these are great, and then someone tops them the way they topped them, that was different.
Yeah.
Now the next place we went was breakfast.
Yeah, Oddfellows.
Oddfellows, and this was in the Bishop Art. Excuse me. What did you say?
You cannot go on the
What did you
Bargatze
say,
show.
Craig? the Bishop Arts District.
The Bishop Arts District.
Wow. And Oddfellows, and again, we ate outside because it was gorgeous outside.
Yeah, it was really nice. Yeah.
And I will tell you, probably the most unique breakfast menu I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, no.
I mean, would you disagree?
No, they had a bunch of options.
They did.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like your wife got the duck bacon sandwich on sourdough.
Yeah, it was basically like a BLT but with duck bacon.
Right. It was so good.
It was really I've never had duck bacon before, but like
I hadn't either.
I want it again.
Yeah, they did it right, whatever that means.
Yep.
They did it right.
Yeah.
What did you have?
I had the chicken and waffles.
Oh yeah.
Because I'm sorry, you put that on the menu, I'm probably gonna try it. I
was hard pressed not to get that because it's one of my very favorite things. I love chicken and waffles.
Right.
And I almost went there.
From my perspective, your wife got the best dish at
yeah.
the table because she got 2 dishes.
She did it smart.
And I appreciated that because
Yeah.
I got a lot of it.
She was a little bit over her head, but she wanted 2 different things.
Yeah.
And one of them was like an avocado bagel.
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And then the other one was a mushroom
toast.
Mushroom toast on
poached
sourdough
eggs.
with poached eggs.
Yeah.
And these mushrooms were ones that looked like they picked them that day somewhere out in a field.
No, it was like trumpeter mushrooms and shiitake mushrooms. It was a lot of there was no like baby bellas or button mushrooms in this thing. It was all more organic, rarer varieties.
It looked like what I saw whenever they were making stuff on the show Vikings. However, she did not get high afterwards. So
yeah.
there was that.
And they were good. And not only that,
really good.
Like one of the ways you can test a good breakfast restaurant is to order poached eggs.
Oh, yeah.
And if they cook them right, then okay, somebody back there knows what they're doing.
Yeah, they did.
And they cooked her eggs
They
right.
did.
They did a really good job.
Now, what I had was maybe the most unique thing. I went back and forth before I decided to get it, but I had bread pudding French toast.
Yeah. It was good.
It was very good.
Well,
so,
didn't they say it was like banana bread pudding?
well, they had bananas on it.
Okay.
It was almost, so there was like there was bananas on it. So it was like this banana bread pudding is kind of the way they talked about it. But then so basically they took bread pudding, sliced it, and then French toasted it.
Yep.
And put like bananas on top of it and fruit.
Mm-hmm.
There was strawberries and blueberries all over it, and then pancake syrup.
Yeah.
it was really
powdered
good.
sugar.
And powdered sugar.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. And then and then we had the child
the milk drinker down at the end of the table.
It was pretty hilarious. One of our friends ordered chocolate milk, and she said, "Okay, do you want a child's menu?" And she didn't, but
she ordered off.
She
of it.
ordered off the child's menu after all. So anyway, that was just funny.
Yeah,
it was just funny.
And I had a Bloody Mary, and it was good.
Well,
it was,
and if you like that sort of thing,
it was billed as the best Bloody Mary in town. I didn't have any other Bloody Marys while I was in town.
So it was.
It was.
Yeah.
It was yummy.
I had a Dr. Pepper. That's what I had.
There's something wrong with you.
I know. We all knew that. Now, but then we walked around for a little while.
Yeah, that whole area is worth exploring.
It is.
Yeah, it's
the Bishop Arts
District. District, yeah.
Center. I don't know.
Whatever it is.
Either way. Yeah. It's fun. They have all kinds of stuff.
And it's like on the west side of downtown, right?
Yeah, it is on the west side of downtown.
Yeah.
Not far from Oak Cliff, which you might think, oh goodness, but it's
if you hadn't said
totally
that, I would have known.
Yeah. But we're walking around and then kind of stopped at the end, waiting on some people, me namely, and stopped in front of this restaurant.
Yeah.
And
well, I found it because I was considering getting a haircut.
Well, that barber shop looked unbelievably
that's
cool.
the whole reason I wanted to go in. I was like, I may need to go get my. I didn't even know if they did a good job. I just wanted to go. I wanted to go hang out in that place.
Right.
So it's basically a garage with a pool table in the middle, and then a bunch of barber chairs around the edge.
Yeah.
And there's looked like a bunch of cool guys in there cutting hair.
It looked exactly like that.
The restaurant was next to the barber shop. That's how I found the place.
And it's called Stock and Barrel.
Yep.
And this place is Michelin recommended. Mm-hmm. And for a reason.
Yep.
I mean,
everything we had was phenomenal. Everything.
Yes.
There wasn't one bad thing that I put in, that I tasted that night.
Yeah, and we tried a lot of stuff too. Yeah. Like we had multiple appetizers. Let's see, we got the Brussels sprouts.
Got the Brussels sprouts.
Delicious.
Mm-hmm. Those were really good.
We got the tostada.
Yeah, so I got there were a couple of unique items that they had as like an amuse-bouche, and one of them was the tuna tartare with avocado on wontons.
Yes,
I got that, and it was like I think my wife tasted that because there was really like
it's a small bite.
Yeah,
basically
it was 3 bites of that thing. That was really good. She got something. She ordered something else.
Well, this is where we got the truffle fries.
Yeah.
With the aioli sauce.
Yep, we did order some of those.
That was
just dynamite.
Those stole the show in many ways. They were delicious.
Yep. So for me, the most unique one that we had, or at least the one that I liked the most, was the whipped feta.
Oh, dude.
And it was just so funky.
It was funky.
And so like as I was reading all the ingredients that are in the whipped feta, I was like, there's no way that, because it was a standard menu item, I was like, there's no way that they don't know that this is delicious. And it was weird. It was so many weird things. I was like, there's no way that they don't know that this just works perfectly.
Right.
Because it was like whipped feta with chili oil, with tomatoes and pecans and currants. Currants with tomatoes.
Who knew?
Yeah. And what else? Thai basil.
And when he brought it out, he said, now, don't do this wrong. And they had like little slices of bread, like toasted bread that was delicious, right?
Bread was good.
And he said, you have to start at the edge where you see the oil and drag it toward the middle and get everything.
Yep.
Don't just like mix it all together. He said, do not mix it all together, which a lot of people would do.
But it was, honestly, I didn't want to, it was too pretty.
It was. But like, honestly, like if you ever get like a loaded queso or something like that, what do you want to do? Yeah, you want to like
get it all in there.
Mix it up in there. No, he said, do not do that. Start at the edge, drag it to the middle. He wasn't wrong.
Well, I mean, the guy's been there 11 and a half years.
Right. Our server had been there a long time.
So
yeah.
He knew what he was talking about.
He did. And then for entrees, we moved over to the entrees and like almost all of us got something different. You and I got the same thing.
You and I got the same thing, and the girls, your wife and Pam got the same thing.
Yeah. So
so there were the two meatloaves down there. You and I got the ribeyes.
Yes.
And then
Jared
got the Korean chicken.
Yep.
And then my wife got the fried crab spaghetti.
Yeah. Yes. That was different. And look, I don't really like spaghetti noodles. I don't mind other types of noodles. Just don't like spaghetti that much, which we can talk about being weird. I don't care. It's fine. I'm not the only one in the world, by the way, but
that doesn't make it okay.
It does. It really does. But we all shared a lot of our food. That was different. This was not Italian spaghetti.
No.
This was like it was crispy.
Well, so, yeah, they fried the. That's what it was kind of misleading in the name because they don't just fry the crab.
Right.
They cook the pasta in some of the sauce and then fry the noodles with the crab.
Yeah.
And then put it back in the bowl. And so some of it is like crispy, but some of it's chewy. But then they also put like a chili hollandaise sauce on top of all that.
Yeah.
And look, it was good.
It did the trick. It was so good.
And the waiter was even like, "Hey, just FYI, this is not your mama's spaghetti."
He wasn't wrong. And to be fair, like I don't really like meatloaf most of the time. Not because I don't like the flavors. It's just dry and like most of the time meatloaf, at least that I've experienced, it's just not great. There's much better dishes out there. Would I eat it? Fine, whatever. But not something I'm going after. He said, look, this is not your regular.
Right.
And it was on bacon hash. It was on top of bacon hash. And he wasn't wrong. That was delicious.
Yeah.
It was really good.
He said that there's people that have been coming there for as long as he's been waiting tables there, and that's all they'll order.
That's all they get.
Yeah, and it was good.
It was solid.
It was made out of Wagyu beef.
Yeah.
So
exactly. Well, and they by the way, if you just were like, I don't know about all this stuff you're talking about, you just want a burger. We didn't have a burger. We didn't order that.
I would totally order the burger.
But the burger was a Wagyu brisket burger. So I mean,
it was worth a go.
It was probably delicious too.
Yeah.
Everything else was.
So, and not only that, like we got to talking with the people there because that's what we do when we're at restaurants. Is we want to learn, when the food's good, we want to learn everything.
Yes.
And so like they do regional cuisine tasting menus.
Who does that?
And so the next one they have coming up is like an Argentinian tasting menu.
Right.
Like we will probably go up for
Yeah.
that. I mean, just
Why not?
for the hell of it.
Right.
I mean, why not?
I mean, yeah.
And it's like a tasting menu with paired wines.
And by the way, at the end, you can buy the wines at cost.
Yes.
Like,
well, okay. And like we had cocktails.
Yeah.
And
they were delicious.
oh my gosh.
Like, what I had was an odd thing. I had a smoked cinnamon sidecar.
Smoked pear.
It was smoked pot. That's right. It had pear. No, I didn't smoke pot in the Bishop's Arts District.
You could have.
It was
available.
Smoked. Yeah, it was smoked pear sidecar.
Yeah.
That had cinnamon in it.
Yep.
And look, sidecar is one of my favorite things. A lot of places don't make it because they don't carry cognac in their store. But this wasn't even made with cognac.
Yeah.
It was made with bourbon.
Yeah.
It was unreal.
Yeah.
It was so different.
I had some of my wife's. It was so good.
Yeah, and you had the smoked old fashioned.
I had the smoked old fashioned. Yeah. It was, I think it was like a smoked orange old fashioned. And that's just how I test every place I go. It's like, can you make a good old fashioned?
Yeah.
If you can, then I'll eat your food.
Sure.
But if you give me some crap with like a bright red cherry, I'm done.
If it doesn't have a dark maraschino, like the dark cherry.
Well, I mean, I'm okay if you don't even, just don't, look, I'd rather you not put it in if that's all you have.
Right.
Don't insult me.
Right. Because this isn't Sonic.
No.
Right? Like
No.
that's what you get at Sonic. You get that red cherry at Sonic.
Give it to the kid. I'm not here for your Shirley Temple drink.
Right.
I want an old fashioned, and I'm fine if it doesn't but like I want like the orange peel. I want the bitters. I want you to like. I'm even okay. Be creative, but like impress me with your old fashionedness.
Yeah.
And they did.
Yeah, it's good.
So like the presentation on it was good because like the way they did it is they smoked the old fashioned, but they had a piece of smoked orange peel sitting on. So the way they do it, different places do it different ways, but like I've seen them where they're like some of them are in glass containers like that, where they'll stick a wand in there and smoke that container,
right,
and then they'll bring it to your
That's
table.
what they do like at Whiskey Cake,
right? And it's a real pretty presentation. Sure. But this place they smoked the old fashioned. I think they did it with like a smoke gun, and then they put like a wooden token on the top in order to keep that in there. And then they put a piece of smoked orange peel on top of that token. And so when he delivered the drink, he took the token and dumped it.
I missed that.
The peel into the glass.
Interesting.
And so that was the table side element of the drink. So it was everything there was just so good. I mean,
it was so good. And then we did okay. Then we had dessert.
We did have dessert.
So there was only two desserts on the menu. One was bread pudding, and I'll tell you, like, bread pudding has never been one of my go-to desserts. Like, it's okay. I don't dislike it, but typically
I'm there with you. Like, I'll eat it.
Right, but we have a friend who was with us who that is his go-to, and he's very particular because not all bread puddings are made equal,
right.
And he basically has said there's two different ways to make it, and there's a right way and a wrong way. Basically, most people do the wrong way. By the way, our Oddfellows bread pudding was made correctly.
Okay,
he did
like that. Yeah, he did like that one.
He
too,
did like that, but this one
was made out of croissants.
Yeah, it was made out of croissants. It was so good, and it had caramel ice cream on top. Oh,
I didn't have any of the ice cream. I just tasted the bread pudding, but it was really good.
The ice cream itself was good, but then. Pam got the
chocolate mousse.
The chocolate mousse, and I've never seen a presentation of chocolate mousse the way she got it.
Yeah.
Like the guy brings it out in this bowl. It's a big bowl. And he whips it up and then takes it out and puts it in her bowl. And then he takes like coarse sea salt and like drizzles it on top. And it was really good.
I'm sure.
It was really good.
She just didn't let him make it the way that they make it.
No, the one thing that I would have, like, the fact that she didn't allow the orange was disappointing to me, just because I love citrus.
Well, sure. To me, it's like
make it the way they
let the chef do it the way he wants to do it. If you don't like it, that's fine. Like, tell them you don't like it, and they'll give you another one, or whatever. Like,
well, that's and especially at a place like this. Like they even said, try it. If you don't like it, we'll take care of you.
Yeah,
like it's especially at a place like that, they are going to make sure that you are having a good evening.
100%.
Yeah. And honestly, it was reasonably priced.
Oh, the
whole night.
Oh.
The whole night.
Well, let me ask you this. How did you order your ribeye cooked?
Medium rare.
Same. And how was it cooked?
Medium rare.
Yeah, mine too.
It was great. And it was a ribeye. Mm-hmm. And it was thick cut ribeye.
Yep.
Which should be. And it was a good cut. Like there was I ate all of it. Like there was no gristle. Mm-hmm. Like it was a good cut of meat.
Yeah, and the marbling was good on it. It was caramelized just the right way. It was cooked perfectly.
Which, we talked about this. Like, it's difficult to go to a restaurant and order a steak that I go, that's as good as what I might make at home. Mm-hmm. Because, I don't know, there's just something about my own way of making it that I season it up a certain way.
Yeah.
Cook it the way I like it. I can make a really good steak. You're the same way. This was delicious.
Oh yeah, I'd eat his every time.
And it had cowboy-butter on top of it, but that wasn't it. The cowboy-butter by itself was delicious, but y'all, there was roasted garlic cloves.
Oh yeah, that you mixed in with
large roasted garlic cloves that you could just take your fork and press down on the garlic clove, and it just mushed. Mm-hmm. And you could just take that and mix it into that cowboy butter. It was so good.
Yeah.
And then we got the truffle fries
again
as a side.
I think that was like half the reason I ordered it. I was like, I know I'm getting those fries all to myself.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all can just all pound sand because you ain't getting my fries.
That's true. Now, you did have one other side that you didn't talk about.
What's that?
The ratatouille.
Oh, I did order the ratatouille.
Yeah.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was really good. I was just so full. But it wasn't like a traditional ratatouille because it was in a tart.
Right. It was different.
Yeah. And it was a tart and it was drizzled with balsamic glaze, drizzle kind of a deal. It was really good.
You had me at balsamic.
I do. Good balsamic.
Yes.
Dude, have I ever let you try my bourbon barrel aged balsamic?
No.
Oh, dude. It's
what?
So good.
Okay.
I think I got it in Oklahoma at the state park that we go. Well, I mean, you've been there.
Sure.
The state park has like a farmer's market on Saturdays.
Okay.
Well, and then like sometimes it's like different times of the year. There's like a big farmer's market where there's like knives and like artisans and stuff like that.
Interesting.
I think we saw it the last time we were there. We did like a Christmas trip for our company. We took our employees up there.
Right.
And that's when I got it.
Okay.
But they do like a huge market.
Interesting.
And that's where I got it.
Okay.
I just need to see if I can order some more because I've eaten.
Sounds great.
Yeah. So, but anyway,
Wanna talk football?
Yeah, we can talk a little football. Have you recovered? No.
I'm pissed. Like, honestly, so Tech laid an egg. They went.
Let me ask you this: Did they lay an egg, or have all the other teams that they've played stunk?
No, it's not that.
You don't think that's it at all?
Mm-mm. No, because
I don't know. I'm just asking.
Because number one, it's the margins by which they've won. Number two, Utah is
Did they lose on Saturday?
Utah did lose on Saturday.
Who were they playing?
BYU.
To BYU. That's what it was.
Yeah, but we go into Utah and trounce them, and Utah killed Arizona State the week before, and we come in to Arizona State now. A couple things. Our
didn't have your starting quarterback.
Our number one defensive lineman is out for the season until the playoffs if we make it there.
Oh, really? What happened to him?
He hurt his leg. In fact, he had to have surgery. So it's a big deal. He got rolled up on by one of our own players.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, it was just a bad situation. But our starting quarterback was out, and so he was available only if necessary.
Right.
And our backup just didn't do great. And what's crazy is he's had some unbelievable games, and he did not play well. And so there was just a lot of missed opportunities. There were a couple of bad decisions, I think, from the coaches. But ultimately, they went up with like a minute to go. Tech did go up and were winning. And Arizona State just marched down the field, and they let them just march down the field and score. And then there was nothing you could do. So it was very frustrating because I know that they have a lot more in them. And they dropped. I mean, they went from number 7, they dropped to number 14. Yeah. So I mean, they dropped significantly. And should they have dropped that far? Probably. But anyway, it was frustrating. Here's the other thing. There are some scenarios where even if they win out, they don't get to the Big 12 championship now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And mainly it's Cincinnati's the wild card.
Oh, is that the one that's...
If Cincinnati won out, then...
Which there's a good possibility they could.
It's possible. They would have to get by BYU still. And I don't think they will. But anyway, it's just one of those things that this game was frustrating to lose.
Yeah.
They should have won this one. They'll win next week because they're playing Oklahoma State at home. But here's...
Have you seen the thing that the fans at Oklahoma State are doing now?
I don't know.
A whole section of men dressing up in banana suits.
Yes. Yes. I mean, they're
trying everything.
They're giving it their all to be funny. And they're like, if we're going to be here, might as well have fun.
Yep.
Right? But here's what I'll say. I want to come back to this. I want to talk about A&M first. And I want to come back to the tortilla situation.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a situation.
Well, you can go ahead and amend it.
Okay.
I mean, like, I don't think it's not that big of a deal.
Well, first of all, I had a misunderstanding. Okay, so long story short, I misunderstood that the throwing objects on the field situation is just a Big 12 conference rule.
Right.
Which is very odd in a lot of ways. I've never known of a specific rule that a conference makes that penalizes you so much.
Right.
I mean, penalizing you 15 yards for something like that to me is a bit crazy when it's just your conference.
Yeah.
But that explains why the first few games they didn't ever get called for anything because they were playing non-conference teams.
Right.
So the game that they played, who are they playing? I just lost who they were playing 2 weeks ago. They wound up, they won, but they had 2 15-yard penalties because the first time is a warning. Every other time it's a 15-yard penalty.
Right.
They got 2 15-yard penalties racked up on them. But after that, they wound up with a $25,000 fine on top of it. Now, my understanding is that's kind of part of it. That was part of the deal.
Yeah.
If this happens, you're going to get fined as well.
But it's very specifically targeted at Tech.
Well, we're the only ones in the conference that have a
throwing tradition.
I have a hard time calling it a tradition because it's not been there except for the last 25 years. But that being said, 25 years is long enough for it to kind of be a thing. And they're the only ones in the conference that have a tradition of throwing something. So seems very targeted. When they did the voting for this, it was 15-1. You can imagine which AD was the one that voted against it.
The one holdout.
That's right. Was Kirby Hocutt, the AD of Texas Tech. So very targeted, but it escalated to a ridiculous place this past week. And it became, or 2 weeks ago, I guess, it became such a thing that the conference came back and were like, you know what? We're changing the rule. Midstream here, we're changing the rule. It's a 15-yard penalty every time and a $100,000 fine.
Oh, geez.
So they literally changed the game. The thing that's so frustrating to me, there's a few things. One of the main things that frustrates me is that now you're not only penalizing one of your best chances of making it into the playoffs.
For your conference.
For your conference. Number two, you're also changing the ability for that team, whoever it is, like that's NIL money. That's a large amount of money. $100,000 is a large amount of money, and so that's frustrating to me. The second thing that's frustrating to me is that there are people out there going, "This is stupid. We're going to do it anyway." Now, first of all, you need to go somewhere, like for real.
Yeah,
you are not a fan.
Well, it's really tortilla throwing is so critical to you enjoying the live experience of a football game.
Correct.
Really? Like this is the line in the sand.
That's it. I mean, you say you're a fan, but you're just selfish.
Yeah.
And stupid. So that's one thing that is like bizarre to me. But now they've come on and they've both the athletic director and the coach and some of the players are like, please don't do this.
For the love of God.
Right. Look, it ends here. It ends here. And so now they've come out with a statement of look, if you throw tortillas, you're going to get thrown out of the game, which you should get thrown out of the game. And the dumbest thing is that they're like, and we're going to revoke your ability to buy tickets for the rest of the season. I'm like, the rest, great. The rest of the season. Maybe make it ever. maybe pass a city ordinance that allows it to be an arrestable offense. You know what I mean? If you want it to stop, because here's the problem. This is the biggest issue.
Yeah.
If I'm an opponent, I'm going to get thrown out of the game.
Oh, boo-hoo.
Boo-hoo. I can throw tortillas, toss them 15 yards, and a $100,000 fine every time it happens. Who cares? Because the main thing they're going to do is trespass me and keep me from buying tickets again.
Right.
That is just unbelievable.
I didn't want to be here in the first place.
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
But you got to be, now there's a business opportunity for the guy that can get you tortillas.
Right. Right. Well, and that's what they I mean,
don't be selling chicken wraps in the stadium.
Yeah, because it's they're monitoring this.
Yeah.
So it's okay, don't pick up that tortilla. Mm-hmm. You know where it's been? It's been in crevices.
Yeah.
Because you got to sneak it into the stadium at this point.
Been in some places.
If I get hit with the tortilla,
I'm pissed.
Yeah, absolutely. So I don't know. The whole thing. Look, it was
flavored tortillas.
It was fun while it lasted, right?
But now it's over.
But now it's over. It really is. It's something that needs to die.
Right.
And in fact, Coach McGuire said today in a press conference, he was like, "Look, the terrible towels at Pittsburgh are kind of cool. Maybe it turns into something else."
Yeah.
You know, he said it's the loudest he'd ever heard our fans last week or 2 weeks ago at homecoming. Loudest he's ever heard it. And that, tortillas don't make noise.
No.
So that makes, he's like, look, if you want to come be loud, be loud.
Yeah. Do your thing.
Just don't throw stuff, please.
Yeah.
For the love of everything, don't throw things.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I will say, for A&M, one of the big things that happened when they came to the SEC, and a lot of people don't remember this, is the SEC has very specific seating rules.
Yeah.
For every stadium in their conference.
Right.
And for the longest time, the east side of the stadium was exclusively for students.
Right.
And it was a student block. And that was part of what made Kyle Field just a monster to go to.
Oh,
you just had a wall of sound. And so when they joined the SEC, they had to give up part of the student section to visitors.
Yeah.
And that did not go over well for a while.
No.
And now it's just kind of now they've closed the bowl in.
Right.
There's 110,000 people there every time. It's good luck.
Right.
Now the sound's coming at you from everywhere.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah.
They just adjusted.
When that, what was it? The north end zone was open. It was still loud, but not like it is now.
Okay. So the north one is the zone. That was the first one. The south end was when they closed it in.
Okay. So it's south.
Yeah. The south when they closed that in.
Yeah. Oh, it got so loud. The Kyle Field is weird because it doesn't matter where you sit. It feels like you're on the field.
A little bit.
Like, I mean, I've never been in a stadium where you are sitting so straight up that you feel like, the last time I went, we were in like whatever that fourth deck is or whatever, way up there.
Yeah.
And we were on the 50-yard line though, and I felt like I was on the field.
Yeah.
Like just on top of the field.
Were you on the side?
I was.
Yeah. If you're
on the home side.
If you're in the ends, like the round end of the bowl, it's a little different.
Sure, I can see that.
If you're up high. But like if you're on the side, even if you're up high, it's not bad. It's it's worth it. I tell you what's cool about being up high for like a home game there is the fly. If you're there early enough for the flyover,
Oh yeah,
that'll rock your world.
it will. It will. It shakes the whole stadium.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
yeah. So,
But the Aggies
they survived.
they survived. They did, and they're number 3
Number 3.
for it.
Yeah.
I mean, look, undefeated.
So they're the only undefeated team in the SEC right now.
Right.
So I mean, you want to talk about painting a target on your back?
Right.
So I think this next one's Missouri, is it?
Is Missouri next? Yeah.
So if they get by Missouri, I mean, really, to me, the big test is LSU.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not to say that I'm not worried about Missouri.
Well, because you're playing there.
Yeah, both of them are away games.
So, but I would be more worried about LSU away than Missouri away.
Yep.
Although Mizzou, I mean, look, they show up.
They show up.
They do.
They played Alabama tough.
They did.
So it'll be interesting to see, man.
Did you say C-Man?
C-Man.
Okay, keep going.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to keep my expectations low.
Yeah. But it's hard.
It's hard.
It's hard. It's whenever your team is doing so well, and it's the best start they've had since I think I saw
94.
1994. I thought I saw it was the best start they'd had since 42.
No, it's like they were
7-0.
They were 7-0 in 94.
Okay. Either way, that's it's a long time.
A long time.
Yeah.
Well, they won the Big 12 in 98.
Oh, yeah. Right.
So I mean, like they've had,
but they weren't 7-0 that year.
No.
So
No. But I mean, they've had good seasons.
Sure.
I mean, I think one season they ended like number 10, but that was before the playoffs.
Yeah.
And everything. So it's one of the weird things I was listening to today is when apparently they changed the rules for the playoffs this year.
Okay.
Meaning they're going to pick the top 4 teams before conference championships.
Oh, they are.
Yes. And so there's going to be 4 teams that just have,
which I think is that to me makes more sense.
So there's a possibility, that a school like A&M could be in the top 4, but not go to the SEC championship.
Yeah.
It's just there's a weird set of circumstances where that could happen.
Yeah.
Like say they just drop a turd and they lose to Missouri.
Sure.
But then they win out against LSU, South Carolina, and Texas.
Yeah.
You don't think that after they beat those 3 that they're not going to be in the top 4?
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's possible. It depends on how everybody else ends
does.
up.
There's a lot of other variables involved in there.
Yeah.
But,
it's possible.
But like right now, 4, 5, and 6, all SEC.
Right.
I don't even know who's number 7.
Is it Georgia?
No, Georgia's 6.
Oregon then. I think it's Oregon.
You're right. I think it is Oregon. But anyway, so here's what I'll say, man. Neither one of us got to watch our teams play on Saturday.
We didn't, because we were at Nate Bargatze.
Yeah, we were at a show.
No, Oregon 6, Georgia Tech is 7.
Oh.
Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, 3, 4, 5. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Georgia Tech, man, I mean, like,
where'd they come from?
it's our,
I know.
discarded quarterback over there.
Yeah. It's true.
Look, I'm happy for him. I'm glad he's doing good. Here's what I'll say, man. If Arkansas gets the right guy at the helm, they are going to be a force to be reckoned with. Taylor Green,
Yeah, he's
holy
good.
crap, man.
Yeah.
That guy's a monster.
Yeah.
Like he is Johnny Manziel with longer legs and a better arm.
Oh, that is a statement right there.
I mean,
Johnny Manziel, that dude was crazy good.
Have you watched this kid?
Yeah.
When he gets in the open field, look how he covers 3.5 yards with a stride.
Oh my goodness. It's ridiculous.
I mean, he just eats up so much ground. I know exactly why. I mean, if you want to say anything about the Aggies, the Arkansas exposed, if you have a mobile quarterback, get him in the open field because that's their weakness.
Right.
I mean, he single-handedly handed the Aggies 42 points.
Right. I mean, that 42, that's a lot.
Yeah. Well, okay. And not only that, and so everybody's looking at it, they only won 45-42. Well, they had 2 really long touchdowns that got called back.
Right.
One was a 56-yard run by Marcel Reed, which, I mean, it was holding, but let him play football.
Okay.
It wasn't like he picked him up and threw him in the ground or anything. I know that you have to call it.
But it was at the point of attack, so...
It's just...
Yeah.
It really it really didn't have any consequence to the play, and that kind of stuff just bothers me.
Yeah, but it was
holding.
Yeah,
I'm not saying it was the wrong call. It's just come on.
Yeah,
but and the other one was one that got called back when it was a long run by EJ Smith, which that breaks my heart.
Yeah,
I love that kid.
Yeah. Well, I mean, look.
Yeah. I mean, look, he 7 carries for 42 yards in the game. I mean,
he's good.
And he's third string.
Right.
I mean, put him out there.
Right.
Let him do his thing.
Let him play.
So
let him play.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going to happen with all that. It'll be interesting to watch. I mean, look, if they want to win out, I'm here for it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm here for all
that would
of
be. That would be. Okay. That would be very crazy. That would be very interesting because at that point, I don't see how you don't put them
number one.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know how you couldn't.
I just don't see how you don't. They would have to be 1 or 2 at the worst. But
it'd be tough to put them in front of Ohio, though. It would.
It would be. They're so good. They're so good. And, I still think.
Would they win 36-0?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Wisconsin?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, they're not. I mean, look. Yeah, they're not great, but they're no chump.
No, of course not. Here's what's crazy to me. I still think, and you're going to hate me for saying this, I still think A&M is the most beatable team in the top 5 right now.
Okay.
But that being said,
that doesn't hurt my feelings.
The thing about that though is that they just keep finding ways to win.
Yeah.
And that's really the mark of a good team. Mm-hmm. It's one thing to blow the socks off people, right?
Yeah,
that's
every single time you run
every single time.
Yeah.
But winning is the name of the game,
right?
And if you are just a winner,
right,
you find ways to win.
Yeah.
And so I look, it's interesting. I am in no way an A&M fan. Never have been. Never will be. But they're playing good ball.
Yeah,
I'll say it. You heard it here. It's the only place you're going to hear it. I'll never say it again.
Yeah. Well, not only that, man. When you looked at the lineup for Saturday, I mean, I looked at it and I was like, dang, Arkansas's got 8 guys from their starting lineup that are out.
Right.
And they played a heck of a
They
ball
still
game.
did fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, their defense isn't much to sneeze at.
No.
But
neither were the Aggies on.
No, not
Saturday.
Not that day.
Yeah. Right.
But look again. I think you take Taylor Green out of that game. Mm-hmm. That's a different ball game.
Oh, of course.
I mean,
of course.
I don't care. I mean, you could put any other quarterback in college football in that game, and they can't hold a candle to that kid. Mm. I don't know of a single college quarterback that plays like that, that looks like that. I mean, he's just a different looking kid, man.
Not even Arch Manning.
No.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. I couldn't resist.
Yeah, okay. Taylor Green is playing like what everybody hyped Arch Manning to
Agreed.
be.
I'm totally fine with that.
Yeah, and even though what are they 2-5 or something like that?
Yeah, their record definitely does not reflect. Well, it reflects the way they played.
Yeah,
it did not reflect the way they played on Saturday.
No,
but because they've been really terrible this season.
Yes,
but they play hard in Fayetteville.
They play hard. Yes, that's true. But this is true when number 4 comes to town. Mm-hmm. You get up for that game.
Everybody does.
And so it's just going to be that's to me. That's the issue. Is now it's okay. Everywhere we go, everybody's going to be getting up.
Of course.
For them. So,
of course.
But you don't get to be undefeated and the champion.
That's true.
Without taking some lumps.
That's true.
So
for sure.
Everybody used to gun for Alabama, and Alabama just took it on the chin and walked away with the win anyway.
Yeah.
So
and they're doing just fine now.
Who do you think would be? Because look, I don't dislike Arkansas. I want to see them. I tend to root for the underdog.
Okay.
Anyway, I love that Vandy is doing so good right now.
I do too. They're probably my favorite top 10.
Yeah,
probably my favorite top 10.
I've liked them for a long time. Just because I love rooting for the underdog.
Yeah,
and Arkansas is kind of in that category for me a little bit. One, just because they've gone through their firings. Oh, we had a bunch of firings. Napier's gone from Florida.
Yeah, I know.
So Florida kind of went to the top job available.
Yeah,
right now,
of course.
But I'm curious who you think would be a good fit for Arkansas.
As far as what do you mean?
To actually build a team around that kid.
Oh, you mean of the guys that are available?
Yeah, because I don't think Petrino's the guy.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, I do. Bobby Petrino's problem is he's an idiot.
Well, that's.
But personally, he's an idiot.
That's what I mean.
Football wise, look, I think Petrino has, and he's got the. Here's what Petrino has. He has the clout in Arkansas with the people, and I think the players play differently for him. Mm-hmm. I think he definitely could be. I don't know that he will be, but he definitely could be. Mm-hmm. As far as the guys that are available right now, I don't even know, man. I want Arkansas to fail all the time. I lived there for almost 10 years, and the worst thing was hearing the Hogs all the time being called. You're at church and you hear it. And what is happening? We're worshiping over here. Stop it. You go to a restaurant and you hear it. Stop it, people. Mm-hmm.
You talking about the Sue Pig thing?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Stop it. You stop it.
I just didn't know what you were.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah. Calling the Hogs. It's just a thing everywhere. And look, I get it. They have nothing else to root for in their state. There's no professional sports there.
Sure.
So the Hogs are all they have.
Walmart.
They got that in Walmart. You're exactly right. Which is fine for them. Uh-huh. But the amount of people that just assumed I was going to be a Hogs fan because I moved there, I'm like, come on, people. I have scruples. So I don't just change because I moved, you know? And it just became annoying. So I want them to fail. So I don't care who goes there, really. I just want them to fail.
Well, I know you want them to fail, but I'm asking a genuine question. It's a talented kid.
Sure.
They could build a program around him.
Sure.
I don't know that they have a whole lot of money for the NIL kind of stuff, but I don't think that they're going to go back to Petrino. I know he was already there and he could kind of step in. They knew he could do the interim thing. I think they'd be crazy to ride with Petrino again. Just
honestly, if you asked about finding someone for him,
yeah,
I'd hire Jimbo.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Okay. I actually don't think that's a bad idea.
Just because of it being
The quarterback.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, he's he's put out some pretty good quarterbacks.
Yes, he has.
So, that's probably the one I'd go with.
I don't think that's a bad idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I hated him at A&M.
Of course. Most people did.
So for several reasons.
Yeah.
I didn't hate him personally. I just hated him at A&M.
Right.
So I think I'm sure he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
But I think he could probably do pretty well at Arkansas.
Oh, I do too. I absolutely do.
Yeah.
The other person,
He also just doesn't need a job. I mean,
no, he doesn't.
From now on. I mean,
The other person that I think is an interesting idea would be Mike Gundy.
oh, that could be interesting.
I mean, look, Mike took a ton of flack.
I think
everything
Mike's
going on.
kind of tired though.
Yeah, well, maybe he is.
Yeah.
Maybe he is. But man, the guy. This year's a weird year. The guy's a winner. Mm-hmm. I mean, I hated playing OSU.
Oh yeah.
Whenever he was there, every year I was like, I don't want to play them. I definitely don't want to play them at home.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know. I think Jimbo's number one. I think Gundy would be an interesting idea.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Who would remember the offensive coordinator for Sumlin at A&M that was the Tech quarterback?
Oh yeah, it was Cliff Kingsbury.
Yeah, where's he now?
He is in the NFL.
Oh.
He's in Washington with the Commanders. He's the offensive coordinator.
He's offensive coordinator.
Which is exactly what he needs to be doing. Like he's an incredible
Did he had
offensive
he had
coordinator.
coached somewhere though, didn't he?
Yeah, he was the head coach at Arizona.
Okay. I thought that was Sumlin.
No, NFL.
Oh, Arizona Cardinals.
He was the head coach at Tech.
Oh, that's right. He did go to Tech. Okay.
So he left A&M and went to Houston.
Yep.
And he was the offensive coordinator he was the quarterback's coach at Houston. Then Tech hired him to be the head coach, and he was just a bust there, which really sucks because he was the hometown kid.
Yeah,
everybody today, everybody loves Cliff Kingsbury. I mean, the guy had 94 college football touchdowns.
Yeah.
So he's a legend in Lubbock. But then he took a job as the offensive coordinator at USC. And quit that job to be the head coach at Arizona, which everybody was like, what in the world? Like, you were a failure at Texas Tech. And you got hired to be the head coach at Arizona, an NFL team. It didn't make any sense. But then he left that, and now he's the offensive coordinator at Washington.
Was he no good at Arizona?
No. No, he wasn't. And he had Kyler Murray there with him.
Oh my gosh. And he knew him.
He recruited him.
Yeah.
So he had a lot going for him and just couldn't do it. And he's honestly done really well in Washington.
OC.
Yeah, he's done really, really well. So
yeah, I'm kind of wondering if there's like a really good OC out there that might be the right pick for, because I think Arkansas, they've got a quarterback that can really make it happen. They used to be a pound and ground team.
Sure.
And like with this kid, they could totally change that. They just need like just a dirty defense.
That's definitely who they have been, is, just pound it up the middle type of thing. And I am not familiar with offensive coordinators across the league. There likely could be somebody out there. Now,
I'm kind of concerned they're going to go after ours.
You think so?
Colin Klein.
Yeah. I mean,
that's usually what happens to us is we get a good OC and then he gets a coach. That's exactly what happened with Kingsbury.
Sure.
Because he was Johnny Manziel's OC, and that was how he wrote his ticket everywhere else.
Of course.
Yeah.
So,
well, you want to talk about this story from PBD?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. So, I mean, for those of you that listen to the show regular and often know that we have been singing the song about insurance in California and really in the Gulf Coast and the Southern Atlantic coast and what's been happening there. And obviously the PBD podcast has been paying attention to what we've been talking about, because they I guess it was earlier this week, ran this story. We got this clip from Patrick and Mr. Tom over there. talking about what's happening over there in California. You want to roll it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So let's watch it.
Put a link to the clip in the.
Yeah, we will. It's a really bizarre situation. Do you want to go after it?
Yeah. This is what makes it extra weird. Is most people don't understand why they even have homeowners insurance because you're required to have it.
Have to.
If
you have a mortgage.
If you have a mortgage.
Yeah.
So what they're running up against now are homeowners in California that have homes that are generational homes that have been paid off for a long time. They own the home outright. And they're still carrying homeowners insurance because it's not a bad idea to do.
Sure.
In catastrophic,
especially
in California,
in a place where there's fires.
Right. So what's happening is the insurance companies are flying drones and they're targeting these homes that are paid off. And I say targeting as if it's malicious. Like they're looking in on the people that they're carrying policies on.
Right.
And they understand that these homes are paid off. And so like these customers don't necessarily have to have insurance. And if the insurance company is being honest, they kind of don't want to carry them either.
Sure.
Because they understand that they're a much higher liability than most of their other clients across the country.
Correct.
So they're flying the drones and then they're sending them notices saying like, hey, your roof is 30 years old. And what Tom was pointing out in the video is a lot of these homes have like cedar shake shingle roofs, which can last a long time.
Sure. Like 30, 35 years.
Yeah. And so they're saying, hey, your roof is, in disrepair.
Right.
We need you to get a new roof. And the homeowner's like, I don't want to get a new roof.
And, oh, by the way, I have no issues.
Yeah.
It's not leaking. No issues.
And so like they're responding back and they're like, oh, well, then just send us a notice within 30 days letting us know that you've done the repairs or we're going to
drop
we're either going to drop you or we're going to
raise your rates
to ridiculous amounts. And so like the people are fighting it.
Yeah.
Because like they're looking at it going, okay, like I own the home. I don't have to have you.
Right.
But then they're going back again to the affordable plan, which is a joke.
Yeah.
And so like they're looking at it going, I can't get insurance.
Right. And oh, by the way, these insurance companies are threatening them. Hey, you have to replace your roof. And they're like, I don't want to. And they're like, well, if you don't, we're going to drop you or we're going to raise your rates. And they're like, no, I don't want to. And they're like, okay. And then nothing changes.
Yeah.
They still retain their homeowners insurance. Well, then later they're coming back with a notice of you have 30 days to show proof that you have repaired your roof or changed it. We didn't have any repairs to do. There's nothing.
Yeah, that's the stupid part. Is like they're not actually doing inspections.
Right.
They don't know that anything's wrong. They're just looking at it going, we can look at this and go that you haven't, replaced your roof in 10 years.
Right.
We don't want to have to deal with this. So why don't you go ahead and replace that?
And so they did nothing.
Yep.
They're like, I'm not going to do it. And I'm not going to send you proof of anything. And nothing changed. They kept their rate. They kept their insurance.
It's bizarre,
nothing changed.
man.
It's like this weird, like pushing you to the edge and then going, it's fine.
Yeah. Like, well, and if you as an insurance company are going to be badgering your customers about their roofs,
yeah,
and you're saying like we're not going to cover you unless you do this, like give them an incentive to do it.
Sure.
Like to me, it's like, hey, if you replace the roof, we'll reduce your premium by 30%. It's something. I mean, like give them something,
right?
I mean, but like no, it's like, hey, replace your roof, and then it's going to go up anyway,
right?
Because your state is full of morons that won't do any forestry management.
That's the biggest problem. Is everybody in the area knows the problem is the forest.
Yeah.
And you are not managing them, and you refuse to manage them, even though everybody knows it's a problem.
Right.
And the insurances they're the ones that mainly know it's a problem.
Yes.
Because they're like, look, this is going to affect us, so we're going to drop you. And they don't drop you. Because why? They want their money.
Well, they like getting the money, but they also don't want to get into a legal situation.
I'm sure that's true.
Especially like if they start dropping a bunch of customers in California, I can guarantee you like somebody's going to put together some sort of class action suit.
Sure.
And that's something they just don't want to deal with.
No.
I mean, you want to talk about what's more expensive.
Right. Yeah. Definitely more expensive.
And so they're not stupid.
No.
So what it seems to me like they're trying to do is using scare tactics in order to get people to self-quit.
Yeah.
So that they're not having to deal with the aftermath. And so later on, when they come back and they're like, you wouldn't cover me. And it's like, no.
Yeah.
You're the one that decided to step away from this.
Right.
So, but like the only people that can do that are people without mortgages.
Right.
And again, we've talked about this several times where it's like you are creating a situation where the only people who have a viable chance in the market are those with cash.
That's it. But then the other thing that's happening is people are going through the process of buying a house. Mm-hmm. They've gone through the entire process. They've put in an offer. They've had an accepted offer. They've gone through escrow. They've gone through like giving them all the documents that they need. You're cleared to close.
Yep.
And then you get to closing and realize I can't afford that insurance.
Yeah.
I didn't know. You didn't tell me insurance was going to be that much. And they're like, we didn't know it was going to be that much. And so, but here it is. And they're like, well, we can't afford that. So we have to back out of the deal. And so now these realtors are in a bad way because the realtors are going back to the homeowner going, look, your deal fell through. And they're like, what in the world? Why is the deal fall through? You're a horrible realtor. And they're like, no, I was the insurance company. But
No,
now
it was the buyer. The buyer didn't understand the finances.
Right.
And probably because their real estate agent didn't explain it to them well, or their insurance agent didn't explain it to them well, or they got in over their head and they didn't really realize what was going on.
And this is happening all
it's not just like
time.
a one-off. This is happening a bunch.
It's happening a bunch.
But here's the downstream of this, and we've been watching this for a while. And for a while, it was for political reasons, and then it was for social reasons, because of schools and COVID and just all the mask nonsense and then job nonsense and I mean all that just crap that we went through for a couple of years. But now that everyone has now left a bunch of people have left California for Florida and for Tennessee and for Texas.
Yep.
Those are the top 3 places. What do you think is going to continue to happen? Tech companies are moving out of California. They're not moving in.
Nope.
Any manufacturing is going to be moving out of California, not into California, because of taxes and because of home prices. And you can't hire employees when they can't afford the homes. So what's going to happen? The businesses are going to move and all the money. So no one is selling their house in any other state, getting gobs of money and then buying cheap housing in California.
Right.
People in California are selling their homes, getting gobs of money for them, and then have cash left over when they come to Texas, Tennessee, and Florida.
Right.
And by the way, when they get here, they're calling their old neighbors back in California. It's like, hey, do you know that
this is great?
Like you can sell your house, keep a lot of money, put a healthy down payment where you're not paying PMI here in Florida, Tennessee, and Texas, and it's pretty nice here.
Yeah.
The housing, the living costs are low. The jobs are good.
Yep.
I'm working remote. You could probably work remote.
Right.
The schools are good. Then people are nice.
Yep.
The weather, the weather's the weather.
The weather's here.
But there's some downsides, but you won't be poor and destitute and without a house.
And you don't have to deal with all of that.
Yeah. And we don't let our forests just burn.
Right.
So there's that.
There's that.
You don't think that those people are calling those people and telling them that story?
Are. They absolutely are.
It's just going to... And so all of the money... And think about this. A lot of the times in places like Houston, in places like Dallas, Austin, Nashville, Jacksonville, Orlando, Tampa, Miami, the money gets circulated. Right, I'm gonna sell my house here. I'm gonna move over here.
Right,
I'm gonna sell my house here. I'm gonna move over there. I'm gonna move up to another new house. This has been a great home. My kids were born here. They grew up here.
Sure,
I'm gonna get a nicer house now.
Sure,
that's not happening there. They're selling all that money is going out of the state.
It's going out of the state,
and eventually that's not going to be good.
No, and it's not necessarily the rich people that are doing this. It's just the working class people that are even middle class people that are just going. Number one, I'm tired of messing with this because look, you can be totally fine with the politics of yesterday in California, but whenever it starts affecting like the fact that you can't buy a home or you can't insure your home, or like you're being threatened with losing your insurance, which means if you don't have insurance on your home and you do have a mortgage, guess what happens? They will provide insurance for you. And if you can't afford it, they will take your home back. So there are so many problems. And so they're like, look, I have to leave. It's like, it is just the only option. And then they leave and then they go, this is, it's kind of nice.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And so that we're running into all of that, and it's going to continue to be a problem. To me, well, the head of the insurance is there too.
Yeah.
Right. So like, to me, the only thing that can really truly change this is if the people rise up and vote
a different way.
They're
not gonna though.
No,
they're not gonna.
They've proven that they don't know how.
They're gonna get Katie Potato.
Yes, they are. Good old Katie Potato.
Oh, dude, I saw it. So there's, so in 2028, the Summer Olympics are coming to LA.
Yeah.
And what's going to be left? What's going to be left?
It's already one of those things where there are, it's weird already. There are already like countries going, I'm not going to the United States. Because they're concerned. Mm-hmm. They're literally concerned about coming into the United States because of some of the stuff going on with how Trump views people that aren't native. I'll put it that way. That's already a thing. Mm-hmm. But come to the second largest city in America, and what's gonna be there?
Yeah. I heard there was Pierce Morgan had on. So there's this other woman who's decided to throw her hat in the ring on top of the steaming pile of potatoes in California. And Pierce was grilling her over the Olympics.
Okay.
And he was asking her about, hey, do you think, with the Olympics coming to Los Angeles in 2028, do you think that transgendered people should be, transgender men should be allowed to compete in women's sports, or however it is that you say that.
Sure.
Men pretending to be women, should they be allowed to participate in women's sports? And she was like, "Oh, absolutely." And he's like, "Really? Why?" And she's like, "Well, I don't know that we understand all the studies." And he's like, "So do you think that men have zero advantages in women's sports?" She goes, "No. No, I don't think they." Well, she goes, "Well," and he goes like, "Well, would you want men fighting women in boxing matches?" And she's like, "No." And he's like, "Why?" He's like, "Well, because they're bigger and they're stronger." And he's like, "Yeah, that's why we have separate categories for this in the Olympics."
Right.
And he goes, "Can you think of any outside of like archery, any sport in the Olympics where a woman would have an advantage over the man?" And she goes, "Probably track and field." And you could just see it in his eyes. He's like,
"What?"
And she's like, "No, I'm not a big fan of sports, and I don't really care about this all that much." And he's like, and like at that point, you're just like, "Why are you talking about it?"
Just stop.
No, just like just say I don't know enough to give you an opinion.
Right.
At which point he would have pounced on it. It's like, then why are you running for governor of California?
Right.
Like you don't understand.
And
you don't
you could
understand
have
the
at least
issues
said-
that are mattering to people. But
You could have at least said I wanted to.
Yeah.
At that point, but now you just like look like a moron.
Oh my gosh.
Like that. Let's try. Let's try.
Let's try and be reasonable.
Yeah, they don't know how.
It was like, okay, so what the reason I started even chuckling about it is like, oh, so like Katie actually was the better candidate.
Shocker. This is it can get worse.
It can get worse.
Yeah.
And it did.
It did.
On national.
And it took all of about a week.
It took a guy from Britain.
Wow. That's fantastic.
To go, hey, should you be governor of anything?
Right. Why?
Yeah.
Craziness. Well, we'll continue to follow up on all of that.
Yep.
And, who knows what's going to happen. But
yeah. What do you think of the house we stayed in, by the way?
So, okay. So we got an Airbnb in downtown Dallas, west of downtown. but it was close to everything.
It was close to everything. That was nice.
It was 2 miles from the American Airlines Center. It was a mile and a half from the Bishop Arts District. It was right in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
The house was nice. I mean, you walk in, it smelled great. It was obviously clean. The beds were fine. The house was great. The neighborhood was terrible. Like so y'all got there first.
The house was a known depot.
Right. So we were right behind y'all, and y'all had gotten there first. And your wife had sent a text and said the house is across the street from a cemetery. And I was like, well, on the positive side, I don't think they'll be bothering us.
They won't be too noisy.
Right. But then I showed up and I realized, first of all, I'm not joking. It felt like we were turning down an alley.
Yeah.
And right in
Kind of
front-
were.
Like it looked like we were coming in the backside of the cemetery is kind of what it looked like. And it did open up a little bit, but dude, it was.
We're staying at the Gravedigger's house.
Yes. It was the nicest house on the block.
It really was.
It was fenced in really nicely with a wrought iron fence,
Automatic gate.
Like as far as that goes, I honestly never felt unsafe. But I would not let my wife stay there.
The only
me.
exception, the only exception to that was in the property description. It was like, hey, in case you don't feel safe, here's the alarm code.
The alarm
so you
code.
can set it at night. And I was like, so this has been an issue.
Yeah,
this has been an issue.
You've clearly chosen to provide an alarm. Okay. Now, one block over, there's some really nice apartments.
Brand new apartments.
Yeah. Loft apartments, really, really nice. And again, the location, hard to beat.
I had never seen a deadbolt
That was cool.
like that.
So their first of all, their deadbolt was like a full-on handle that you turned down.
It was thick.
It was thick. But the locking mechanism, the actual door lock.
Oh yeah, the electronic one.
Yeah, it was very unique.
Yeah, that was cool.
So, like we have a Schlage keyless entry with the touchpad and everything.
Right.
It's a really high quality one. I can open it with my watch. Like, it's pretty nice. This one was digital, and it had 4 circles on the screen, and in those 4 circles there were 3 numbers.
Yep.
And so it was interesting because obviously there's more than 10 numbers there. And so some of the circles would have the same
number
twice. And every time you tried to punch the numbers in, if you did it wrong, they would change.
Well, the numbers moved every time.
The numbers moved every time. And so you would punch a number, and anyway, it was a 6-digit code. The code was, I'm just kidding. But you would do those, and then you had to press there's a thumbprint reader.
Yeah.
It was very unique.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything like it.
When we were talking about it after we checked in, because we'd done it a few times, and then that's how we noticed that the numbers changed. Because you're like, most of the time there's like the 9 digits with the 0,
right?
And you just kind of remember the code and put it in. It changed every single time, and so you really had to think about what the number was instead of the pattern on the keypad,
right?
And Jared brought up while we were in there, he goes, well, it's probably because they've had so many of those manual numbers. And I've seen this at a lot of houses that I go to where you can tell what the code is a little bit just because the numbers that are worn
a little bit
on the pad.
As long as you get the right sequence, you can open them.
You have 16 different patterns of those 4 numbers that you can do.
Right.
And so... But you can kind of tell, okay, I know that it's these 4 numbers.
Right.
This one you have no way of knowing.
Right.
And it's a 6-digit code, and that the pattern's never the same.
Right.
So it was a very cool lock.
It was very unique. And the other thing is that it locked every time.
Oh yeah, every time
you couldn't unlock it.
I'm sure that's a setting that you could change. But again, in a neighborhood where they're giving you the alarm code to feel safe at night,
right?
Probably a good thing.
Right. Absolutely. Other than that, What did you think?
It was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. You could tell it was like a much older home that had been renovated, and there has been additions.
Added on. Yeah.
It had a really big backyard.
Huge backyard.
Yeah. So that was all fenced in. So like if you want to let your kids play in the yard, I don't know why you would.
The backyard was like an 8-foot fence.
Yeah,
it was really tall.
So it was cool. I mean, it was kind of typical for like what you see even in Houston as for like an older downtown home.
Sure.
Set up like that. I mean, I'd probably stay there again just to be close to the Bishop Arts Center.
Sure.
Or Bishop Arts. Is that what it is? District. Thank you. That was because that to me was like the best part of the trip was just hanging out there.
Yeah,
and
no,
seeing
it was
everything
totally fun. And there were a number of places down there that we would have eaten.
Oh, there was a jazz club.
Yeah.
If we had been staying the night, because we had to come back early. But if I'd been y'all, man, I'd been out at that jazz club.
We were tired. We were tired.
If I was staying the night, I wouldn't have cared if I was tired. I'd have been at that jazz club.
Well, most likely we wouldn't have left.
Oh yeah, we probably would have gone from dinner
because y'all were leaving town, and so y'all brought us back to the house, and it was kind of like I don't really want to leave again.
Yeah.
If we had just finished dinner, we probably would have gone to the jazz club, and that I would have done that.
Yeah, without
doubt.
Yeah. So good trip.
Yeah, for sure.
So.
Well, thank you guys for listening to this episode and for downloading it. And listen, tell all your friends. We're trying to beat all the other people out there.
We're whooping a lot of them.
See, we are. But we appreciate your help with that. Like and subscribe. Go leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. You can also leave a review on Spotify. That would help. Lots of places. So anyway, thanks for being here. Until next time, see you later.
See ya.